I hope everyone is doing good. Today we are going to learn about your geography lesson, Movements of the Earth. Children, earlier people used to think that Earth was stationary and all the other heavenly bodies were revolving around the Earth. But Nicholas Copernicus, a Polish astronomer who belongs to 16th century, mm, explained with his theory that Earth was not stationary. Instead, Sun was stationary, and all the other heavenly bodies in the solar system revolve around the Sun. And Earth was also revolving around the Sun. Earth only looks to be stationary, but actually, Earth moves on its own axis and also revolves around the Sun. From this, we understood that Earth has two moments, that is, rotation of the Earth and revolution of the Earth. That is, Earth moving on its own axis is rotation, and Earth moving around the Sun is called as revolution. Children, one simple example to understand rotation and revolution. Everyone, please, if you could stand in your place and turn around in your place. Then it is rotation, and you keep some object in the middle of the room, and please start take one circle around that. Then it is a revolution of the earth. The same thing we can understand the as the movements of the earth. Axis rotation. First, we are going to talk about rotation. Earth moving on its own axis. That is, we already learned that Earth moves or rotates on its own axis. That is, moves from west direction to east direction, and in its own axis. Axis is an imaginary line which we can see. Imaginary line which we can see if moving from the center of the Earth, and this axis is tilted. The axis is tilted. As you can see in this picture, the axis is tilted, and it is 66.5 degrees uh, inclined towards the Earth's orbit, or it is 23.5 degrees vertical to the in of to the Earth's axis. So this is called as inclination of the Earth's axis. This is called as the inclination of the Earth axis, and this always faces to the this North Pole is always faces to the pole star. Now let us learn what are the effects of rotation. A rotation with the rotation of the Earth, we can see day and night, bulging of the Earth at the equator and flattening at the poles, the deflection of winds and ocean currents, and tides which we occurs 2 times a day. Now, this is rotation, Earth's rotation here, which is moving around its in its place, and as it is moving around its place, and also it is taking a revolution. That is, it is still moving around the sun. Now, this is the axis, which is slightly inclined. Which is not vertical, which is not straight. It is inclined, slightly inclined. Circle of illumination. Children, uh, the rotation of the earth, the direction of the rotation of the earth, that can be thought of a that we can see from the north pole or in the equator is anti-clockwise. It is anti-clockwise. Now, next is circle of illumination. Children, we all know that Earth is not flat, it is sphere, it is a spherical shape. So, as the sun is the only main source of heat and light towards the Earth, and where only one phase of the Earth is it can receives sun, and whereas other part of the earth is, as it is a spherical shape, it is away from the sun, and where we can see it is dark. So this when where we can see where we can see uh, the line, where we can see a line, a vertical imaginary line, which divides the earth part, um, the morning part on the night part, or the part which is facing towards the sun, and the part which is facing away from the sun. This imaginary line is called as circle of illumination. This is called as circle of illumination. Children, before and when it is when it is towards morning, and when it is towards before sunrise, we can see, even the sun is not in the sun, we can see a small shining, that is light, and that is called as dawn. And where before the sunset, after the sunset we can see dusk, that is after the sunset also we can see some small light, uh, that is called as dusk, or right.